Alright, what's up guys, it's Rosebud and welcome to my channel. This is part 3 of my au pair story and this is the au pair part. We've already looked at the visa application and my flying for the first time, and now we just arrived at my au pair resident home. And this was an au pair family that my agency in Rostock searched for me, and I must admit it was excellent. It was excellent because they took their time to search for a family which fits me and me who fits to their needs or their requirements. And I mean this in the best way possible because for example, I had written in my application that I would like to study medicine and yeah, hope to be a doctor one day, and that's why they gave me this family, because the mom was a doctor. They searched for a family where I would feel completely at home, because at home I had 3 brothers and they gave me a family with 3 kids, with me being the oldest. They also knew that I did not come from a large city, so they searched for me a family which was also not in a large city. It was kind of in a village like where I came from, which would make me feel more at home. And the other thing is that I had written in my au pair application that I loved animals, so they got me a family with a dog. So they really tried to consider all my, let's say, wishes, which I did not really write like wishes, but they tried to find the family for me and me as the best fit for the family. Yeah, so there we were. We arrived. The people who came to pick me up was the dad, my au pair dad, the little 6-year-old boy and the 12-year-old girl. And we arrived together and we opened the door, and what greets us? It was Lisa, the little chubby dog. It was so adorable. He was there barking and jumping at all of them, and I was kind of afraid, and the little girl came and she was like, "Don't be afraid, she will not hurt you, she just wants to say hi." So I was just putting my hand there and Lisa was trying to like lick it. I was not used to dogs licking my hand, so I thought she wants to bite me, so I was kind of running. No, she doesn't want to hurt you, she just wants to see, she's just licking you. I was like, okay. Anyway, I got used to that afterwards, but the first day I was like, okay, a dog licking my hand, huh? Yeah, so we entered. They had this big, huge house in the middle of the national park, because the dad was a tour guide. He actually owned his own touring, how can you call it? Touring group. Like he had this I would not really call it like a company, but he organized so many touring opportunities for different tourists who came to the national park. He would go with them every evening to the national park, look at some animals. He knew them all, from the little bugs, birds, to the fishes, to every single animal, to every little tree, to every little bush. He knew them by name. It was amazing. So yeah, he was like the tour guide of the national park. So, but this house was still under renovation when I came. When I came in December, so I ended up getting a mattress in the Arbeitszimmer, in the working room of the au pair dad, since our rooms, mine and the kids upstairs, was still under renovation. So this is where I spent my last maybe 1 month, my first 1 month. Yeah, it was a really surprising was, I don't know, I did not expect things to look so chaotic in the home, because everything was just under construction. And for me, constructions, I did not associate constructions with white people. I don't know why. So I was like, wow, they are building this house on their own. They did not get someone to build it for them. It was amazing. It was an experience. It was a nice, good experience. It got me to know the reality of hard work and devotion. Yeah, and after a month my room was done, so I moved upstairs. I was responsible for choosing the tapeted, the carpet, the tables, all the furnitures. It was kind of nice. Actually, I preferred it like that, instead of if I came and found the room done, which I did not have any say on anything in there. So yeah, I like that. So in my au pair time, the whole 1 year au pair time that I was there, I had the opportunity of, first of all, earning some money. So it was quite a long time ago, so Germany was still using D-Mark, and I was earning, I think, 400 D-Mark per month. Okay. And the other thing, I had the opportunity of living with a family, so I did not have to go out and search for my own apartment or my own room or whatever. I could just live with a family. In this au pair, there was also, I was eating or all my, let's say, basic needs like, I don't know, soap, water, food, electricity, were paid by the family. I was just living like one family member. Okay, good. My responsibilities in this family were, first of all, the children. My au pair parents made it clear that my first priority were the kids. The good thing about my au pair family is that the kids were not so tiny anymore. There were no babies. My eldest son, au pair son, was 14. The girl was 12. And the little boy, which was actually my responsibility, was 6-year-old. He was almost accomplishing or completing his kindergarten, and soon in the next year he was supposed to join primary school, Grundschule. Yeah. So my first priority were children, and if the children needed to eat, to bathe, to play, to watch TV, to go out, whatever, that was my job. And I loved every bit of it. Actually, I think I enjoyed it more than the children enjoyed it, because I just love doing childish things. Huh? Yeah. And then, like I said, the dad has this tour guide group. He organizes these tour guides. And next to his house, like connected to his house, was this Ferienwohnung. Okay? And in summer, he would have some people rent these ferien rooms for a week or two or whatever, and it was also my duty sometimes to clean it. Okay, my other duty was actually, I don't remember cooking much, because my au pair mom did most of the cooking, and also the cleaning. Yeah, maybe washing clothes. Yeah, washing clothes and hanging them. But she also did a lot of that, to be honest. She took care of most of the other things which were not children related. Yeah, and children related was actually just playing with them and going out with them and just keeping them busy, which I did quite willingly, let's say so. Alright. Apart from my responsibilities for the family, it is advised, or it's actually expected of you from the agencies as an au pair, that you get to know the culture of the country that you are. And this starts with learning the language. And since I had already done some German courses, first of all in high school, and then in the Goethe Institute for the 6 months that I said in the first part of this series, I wanted just to advance my German. So I talked to my au pair mom, told her that I would like to advance my German, and she was telling me that in Waren, which is like the next big little town in the nearby, there was no German school, there was no language school, but she could organize for me a private teacher that could come maybe once or twice a week to teach me German. I was like, yeah. She said, you don't have to decide now. I can call her, she can come, you can have a chat with her and decide if you want or not. So she did that. I had a chat with this teacher, and she told me what I would expect of her, and I told her what I would expect. And at the end of the day, I decided not to go with that option because she told me that she does not hand over any certificates. And all I want is to have a certificate that maybe when I'm applying for the university, I can show that I have reached this level of German. So I talked to my au pair mom again. I told her this is the case, and then she told me there is another option in Rostock. It was like 1.5 hours train drive or 2 hours train drive from Waren. They have language schools and language courses. So I was like, okay, that's not so bad. So I went there, applied for the German courses for the DSA, which is the Deutsche Kurs for die Hochschulzugang. And it was actually in the university, so it was like in the Sprachzentrum der Uni Rostock. And this was great because this did not cost me much. Actually, I think it was free of charge. Which was good. The thing is, the problem was they had courses on Tuesdays and on Thursdays. And a train to Rostock from Waren was like 50-day mark. And if I had to travel, now it would be half of my salary every month, every week. That would be crazy. So no, I went and talked to my au pair. I told them I really would like to register for this course because it would be very important for me when I'm applying for the university. And they were really great. I was like blessed with this family. So the au pair mom organized with some friends of theirs who lived in Rostock, so I can spend the night there on Tuesday and on Wednesday. Then I can have the classes on Thursday and then go back home. That means actually I was 3 days out of home. It was crazy. Okay, maybe 2.5 because I would leave immediately on Thursday after the class and go home, which was really amazing. I could not have gotten a better family. No, I couldn't. So I did my DSH courses, went there every Tuesday, stayed there overnight on Wednesday also, and then on Thursday I traveled back home. So that was the other thing, the German course. And after I got the certificate, which was I think in July, so I came in December, then stayed through the new year of 2001, and I think in July that's when I started applying for the universities, because I had already gotten my DSR certificate and I was applying for all these university courses like I told you when I was doing studying in Germany videos. Yeah, and that's when I started applying for my university courses. And if you have seen the next videos about studying in Germany, you know that the rest is history. So yeah, I can advise anyone out there who is thinking of being au pair in Germany. I can just tell you it's a great idea. The problem is, this is my experience. This was my au pair family. This was my story. Everyone will have to write their own stories. I have heard of not so pleasant stories about being an au pair in Germany. I've heard from a lady, from a girl who would not be allowed to eat with the others at the table. She always had to eat in the kitchen, which I don't know really. It's so from others who did not even have any free day from the 7 days in a week. They had to be always working. It's crazy, but yeah, why not just apply and write your own story? Mine ended up being a miracle story. Maybe yours will be too. Yeah, so these are the things you should all keep in mind: the visa application, the flight. When you arrive, you have your responsibilities, you have the language courses to take too, and yeah, the best part about being au pair is just the being open to a new people, a new culture. It's a whole new experience, but if you don't go with that openness, you might end up missing a lot. Yeah, so that was the end of my au pair story series. I hope you liked it, and if you did, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you've not subscribed, please do, because I do post every week. And if you have any questions regarding being an au pair in Germany, at least the things that I could recall and which I can help you with, I will be glad to do so. Please leave me them in the comments below. Until next time, have a nice and blessed week. Ciao!